we're coming at you guys with an impromptu video. An impromptu video, everybody. Like, never would I have expected this. And in case people don't know, I am a Washington Commanders fan. I have been a Washington Commanders fan since I don't know when. I would say since like middle school going into high school. So it's been over 20 years that I've been a Commanders fan. And over the years, I have seen this team go through so much heartache, so much pain, so much, just constant failure after failure after failure. I have seen this team just absolutely collapse. I have seen this team, just go through so much, just so much heartache. Like, it started with Dan Snyder when he bought the team. He absolutely turned this team that used to be one of the most storied, most respected franchises. And yes, Brandon, we are finally free of Snyder's curse. One of the most respected franchises, and literally just put it in the ground and let this team rot from the inside out. And then the very first true season, here's the thing, I don't count what happened in the 2023 season as our first true season free from Dan Snyder. I consider this 2024 season to be the year that we were finally free of Dan Snyder. And look what happened. We get a new coach, new offensive coordinator, new coaching staff. We get all of that. We draft Jaden Daniels. We bring in all of these veterans, Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, all these players. We bring them in and we establish something that we haven't had for a long time, in over 20 years. We finally got a culture in this Washington organization. And personally, here's my thing. Personally, when we brought Dan Quinn in, I said to myself, oh no, we're Mr. 28-3 in the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, we're screwed. But my cousin Greg was like, he used to be the Cowboys defensive coordinator, and you saw what he did with our defense, and I was like, you're right. Sure enough. And look at what Dan Quinn did in the span of one season. A season that on paper should have been possibly Jaden Daniels' roughest year. And Jaden Daniels, because here's the thing. I'm not sure how many of you guys have actually literally sat down and actually watched how Jaden Daniels is. Jaden Daniels is not like other quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, when you see him sitting on that bench after plays, even in bad plays, Jaden Daniels is calm, cool, and collected as if he's been doing this for 10 years. And we saw that tonight. We saw that tonight from Jaden. And the thing about it with me was this. When we beat Tampa Bay last weekend, I was saying to myself, okay, we got Detroit. We're going to face the number one seeded team. If we lose, I'm not going to be mad, because this has been the biggest, because this right here has been the best season that we have had in over 20 years. 20 years. So you can't put that 23 on Quinn. Somebody had to deal with Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, and you're right. And you are right about that. And you are actually right about that because Kyle Shanahan, he was with Dan Quinn when he was in Atlanta. What was I saying? I was getting off track there. Yeah. So in over 20 years, we went through hell, and look what happened once Dan Snyder left, and we got the pieces in place. We beat Tampa Bay. We go to Detroit, a game that on paper we should have lost. But the thing about it was that as I sat there, because I saw the whole game, it was me, my cousin, and my brother's friend Denzel, who's also a Commanders fan. I'm not sure if you guys heard him earlier, but he was upstairs yelling because, he also knows. He also knows about what it is that the Commanders have gone through, well, formerly known as the Redskins, have gone through over the past 20 years, the past 20 plus years. But seeing what Jaden Daniels, but here's the thing. Once I saw how Jaden Daniels reacted to what went down early in the game, how he went back to the bench, and, like he wasn't showing any sort of, reaction and stuff, how calm, cool, and collected he was. And then when I saw Jared Goff, he started throwing them picks, and, he had that one fumble. I was like, maybe we could win this. And look what happened. We blew them out. 45 to 31. We beat the best team in the NFC East. The best team in the NFC East. Let's just process that. The Washington Commanders, a team that has suffered heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. But you know what? This is kind of ironic. I can actually see the Rams are saying the Eagles because nobody has any confidence in Jalen Hurts. Hey, we're going to find out tomorrow. But you know what, Brandon? This is kind of ironic because you want to know the reason why? There was another Washington team that went through this same process. Heartache after heartache, disappointment after disappointment. Washington Capitals. And look what happened back in, 2017, 2018? I know it's been about 7-8 years, but look what happened. They won a Stanley Cup. Not to mention the fact that Washington, as far as the playoff goes, is undefeated against the Lions. Are they? I think they are. Hold up. You know what? Hold on a second, Brandon Cuevas. Hold a second. Let me see something real quick. Commanders record against the Lions in the playoffs. Let me see. Oh, you're right. Holy cow. I didn't know that. We are now 4-0 against the Lions in the playoffs. I didn't know that. Holy, Brandon Cuevas, you telling me something that I don't know. And I'm a Commanders fan. I never knew that. We're now 4-0 against the Lions in the playoffs. Holy shit. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Dang. Thanks for that little history right there, because I didn't even know that. Thank you for that. But yeah, man. Holy cow. I don't know how to feel right now. Part of me wants to cry because I'm like, we're going to the NFC Championship game. We're going to the NFC Championship game in the first season that we have Jaden Daniels. This is crazy. And the thing about it with me is this. Here's the thing. I'm not like some fans where I'm gonna start overthinking. Oh, we're gonna beat either the Rams or the Eagles, and then we're gonna go to the Super Bowl, and then we're gonna win it. No, no, no. I'm not the type of person. I look at things kind of glass half, and that's glass half empty or half full, whatever it is you want to see it. I look at things from a different perspective because with me, I'm just, hey Dallas, I'm still used to the original Washington name. Everyone else is as well, Dallas. Yeah. Although the thing about it though is they are possibly talking about them possibly changing the name back to the Redskins. Possibly. That is a whole nother that is a whole nother conversation that we will have whenever that happens. But holy cow, I never expected for this to happen. The best team in the NFC East, the number 1 seed, and we beat them. We beat them. Did you care about the UFC event any? I don't really watch UFC anymore, Dallas. I used to watch it back in high school, and then once I got out of high school, I kind of just just stopped watching it and stuff because I didn't really, care that much about it. The only reason why, because the thing about it was that the only reason why I cared about it back in high school was because I had a classmate who was talking about getting into mixed martial arts, and then me and him though we used to talk a lot about mixed martial arts and UFC, and then and actually he was the one that had introduced me to mixed martial arts. I forget what his name was, but yeah, I used to have classes with him and stuff. Yeah, but I still remember him specifically all the way back from high school, which was like over 20 years ago. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know how to feel, guys. Damn. Just sitting here, I'm just saying to myself like, damn. Never would I have thought that we would make it this far. Never would I have thought we would make it this far. First NFC Championship game in 33 years. Now, mind you, last time the Commanders won a Super Bowl, I was 2. I was 2 years old the last time they made it to the NFC Championship game, and the last time they won a Super Bowl. This, I'm going to tell you right now, this right here, even if we lose in the NFC Championship game, there will be no negatives from this season. Not a single. Well, there will be a few negatives, though, but overall, this is going to be a sign that this team can truly be something that we can one day win a Super Bowl. We can win our 4th Super Bowl one day. But yeah, oh my goodness. I'm emotional right now. You guys, I'm not showing it, but I just wanted to just talk about this. I wanted to share this with you guys because I am absolutely, part of me is ecstatic, but for the majority of myself, I am literally shell-shocked right now because I never, and I repeat, I never expected this soon. I was expecting for this to be like 3-4 years down the road. We win a couple of playoff games, but we don't make it to the conference championship. But look what happened in the span of 1 year after Dan Snyder leaves. We bring in a new head coach. We bring in all these players. We draft Jaden Daniels, who I'm going to be real with you guys. And I'm going to tell you this. Jaden Daniels is not playing like no rookie. Jaden Daniels is out there playing as if though he has been doing this though for like 10 years. I'm gonna tell you exactly who he reminds me of, believe it or not. Jaden Daniels reminds me a lot of Drew Brees. And I'm gonna explain to you the reason why. When Drew Brees was with the Saints, Drew Brees, even in pressure situations, Drew Brees was calm, cool, and collected. Same thing with Joe Montana. You like with Jaden Daniels, you see all of these great quarterbacks, these Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers. You see Lamar Jackson in him. You see like since I worked full time, sorry guys. Close. Sorry about that, guys. You see, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. And this might be a stretch. You can tell me this is a stretch. I see a bit of Patrick Mahomes and Jaden Daniels. Yeah, he's not doing like all these little flashy, plays and stuff like Patrick Mahomes is. But if you look, but here's the thing. If you look at the way Jaden Daniels play, Jaden Daniels is out there playing as if he is a veteran. He's playing as if he's been in the NFL for 10 years. When the Commanders are up, he's keeping himself composed. Even when the Commanders are losing, he's keeping himself composed. Prime example. I'm going to tell you guys something. Prime example. Do you guys remember that game that the Commanders had played against the Ravens, but that we lost? If you saw that game and you saw Jaden on the sideline, even when the Commanders was losing, he wasn't angry. He wasn't, he wasn't showing no emotion and stuff. He was being calm, cool, and collected. Even the game against the Chicago Bears, where we had that Hail Mary, Jaden Daniels, he was acting like he didn't have any pressure. He wasn't feeling no pressure. And look what happened. You see, that is something that we have not had in a long time. And I know, and the thing about it is a lot of Commanders fans are comparing Jaden Daniels' rookie year to RG3's rookie year. But here's the thing. Jaden Daniels ain't no RG3, and Jaden Daniels is not under the ownership and the culture that RG3 was under. So, like I said, this is, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, guys. You gotta please give me a moment, though. I know that I'm repeating myself a lot, but this is absolutely crazy. Like I said, I never expected this. Never saw this coming. This is amazing. An amazing season. And even if it ends at the conference championship, like I said, this, in my opinion, will be an amazing season for the Commanders and for the Commanders fans. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I just wanted to share this because, like I said, I am. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Washington. 33 years. First time in 33 years. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for hearing me out. I will see you guys next time. Much love, everybody. Peace.